The blaring of his alarm clock ripped Jake from sleep. He groaned, his gaze falling upon the dusty running shoes nestled in the corner. A marathon. It had always been a dream. A distant, unattainable peak. Every time he thought about it, the sheer magnitude of the task paralyzed him. He'd scroll through social media, a constant barrage of others achieving their fitness goals, their triumphant posts fueling his self-doubt. He'd tell himself, maybe next year. But deep down, he knew the insidious truth. Waiting wouldn't make the mountain any smaller. One morning, something shifted. He laced up those dusty shoes, a silent pact forming within him. He stepped outside, the cool morning air a shock to his system. Hey, you're good. For 5 minutes, then he stopped, breathless, legs burning, feeling the familiar sting of exhaustion. It wasn't much, but it was a start. A single, tentative step on a journey of 1,000 miles. The next day, he ran for 6 minutes. The day after that, 7. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, a rhythm began to form. His body adapted. His lungs strengthened. His stamina grew. He started waking up earlier, the alarm clock becoming less of an enemy and more of a signal for the day's challenge. He marked his progress on a calendar, each additional minute a small victory, a testament to his burgeoning perseverance. He wasn't focusing on the marathon. He was focusing on the day's run, the immediate goal. Small steps, that's all it took. A little more each day. No rush, no pressure, just consistent, steady progress. The months blurred into a year. The dust on his running shoes had long since vanished, replaced by the grime of countless miles. The once overwhelming image of the marathon had transformed. It was no longer a distant, insurmountable peak, but the culmination of a year of small, determined strides. The day arrived, the day of the marathon. He stood at the starting line, amidst a sea of other runners, each with their own stories, their own struggles, and triumphs. The starting gun fired, and he ran. He ran with a newfound confidence, with a resilience forged in the crucible of countless early mornings and small, incremental victories. The miles stretched out before him, a testament to his unwavering commitment. His body ached, his lungs burned, but his spirit remained unbroken. He crossed the finish line, exhausted but triumphant, a wide smile illuminating his face. It wasn't just the completion of a marathon. It was the culmination of a year-long journey of self-discovery, of proving to himself that even the most daunting goals could be achieved one small step at a time. He hadn't started with a marathon, he had started with a single step. And those steps? They changed everything.